On sideline, the head coach of the Bears. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And Sunday night prime time is off and running. Danny Gray to return it. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it up to the 24. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Forward. The Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Looking to his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for second down. Intended target was his running back. And now they face second down.
Here we go.
Milroe from the gun. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, Milroe escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
On the jump. Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Complete on the option. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. One after try good by Reichert. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Ray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. It's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and short, it's Milrow. He's able to hit Melton. This is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Takes out a one-stop. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, kid. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears pull out in front further. 13-zip. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Gray now on the return. Juke the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty. We move on to second.
Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Jake Camarda on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick. Cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Milroe looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he was persuaded to
did.
just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
To throw, here's Milroe. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down throw here from Milroe. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25.
It's just got to be a better ball.
Just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Zone read handoff to Allen. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Lamar. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And up to Cook here out of his own read. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers likely looking at a punt. On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. The Bears and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Allen on 2nd. Works the sideline to the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70, Timber Wolf. Bronco 80.
It's Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles.
He gives to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Dropping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
The 49ers 45-yard
19
line.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's Allen again. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
The tackle by Jack Campbell.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chicago.
Milroe with it on 1st. It's caught. Robbie Oots makes the play. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Niners 27.
Get to Allen on the option. looking from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Tackle made at the
Timeout
16.
Chicago. It uses its second.
11 on the play.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this
First
half.
down.
On the ready.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it, and he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided first half. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Lamar. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Put it in by his back, Cook. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's back to throw. That's another quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Mac Jones. He connects, 10-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Justin Herbert. Finding his man in the end zone, that's Dallas Goedert. The Giants win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Stephon Diggs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space.
Damn, just needs a little more
Flipping
speed.
effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Okay, the leader of the MVP.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Off the middle, here goes Allen. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Right back to Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had. Not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. One after try good by Reichert. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Choosing those short throws, they are high percentage and certainly.
How is he in the game? Who's that right there? That's Xavier McKinney. He broke his collarbone 2 weeks ago. Put the team on my back, though.
They really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Bears and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tigers. Pass all 80.
Here we go. Milroe getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt.
Damn it, dude. Punts up.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line in the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now a shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
Okay.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running the counter, Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's forced out of bounds after a
It's a late hit,
play,
Ralph.
but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
That one complete to Pitts. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down throw here from Milroe. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
And the Bears first down.
Allen trying this straight ahead. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Milrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. No one around. He's got space. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This is Allen on the give. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and quarterback Jalen Milrow readying for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
60 Vikings, Cougar 19.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears are running them out of the building. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 10.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying this one up the gut. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 49-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
180. What is hot? Sit hot. 180.
Running behind center with Edwards. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. McMillan hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far. The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or two. 3rd down coming up. Play fake, Jackson. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit.
49ers 17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bears and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. And with just 1 game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Milroe with it on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Jarvis Bromley. A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
Let's go. Gravity riding. Liking 18.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We'll give to Allen out of the shotgun. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears getting closer to their 13th win of the season. It's Allen on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Chicago.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. Went after tried good by Riker. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 17.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Hey, look, Jake, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry a-coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple yards, too. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Their punter making his way out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. The Bears and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Runner there defensively.
Let's go now. 79 Brook. 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Milroe. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bears can use their 3rd and final timeout. So much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Milroe looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ranger. 70 Ranger.
2nd and 10 now. He sends this one to the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Come on, come on. Set. Marching 18.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on